Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Louisville Bats and the Columbus Clippers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Ryan Merritt, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, Matty, he's just basically your 3-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff to give you problems.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Clippers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Jose Peraza strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, you know, they have to be hoping for a turnaround from their leadoff hitter. I think he just needs to change his mindset at the plate. Just let the struggles go and focus on making each at-bat a productive one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards second. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Number 23 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Brandon Allen will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
High in the air out to center field. Choice moves over. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Clippers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Number 68 will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
And that is not good.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cowgill giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Stepping in now, Carlos Trinfel to short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Louisville's out in front here, 2-0. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about that guy hitting second right now. His timing at the plate has just been off a bit lately. Hopefully he's on his way towards getting it back on track.
And with a quick breather here is the Louisville defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Colin Cowgill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning. With a moment now, here is the Louisville defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and he really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now, and that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Bats lead it 2-0. Kyle Waldrop will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Kyle Waldrop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
This is line to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Into the box, Jermaine Curtis. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it, just a bad error.
Into the box now, Ryan Wright. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third. And they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Second baseman
Jose Peraza will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
But now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Rodriguez set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, number 23.
Number 23 steps in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. A man on third with 2 down. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Louisville's out in front here, 4-0. Robbie Grossman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Number 23 is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Giovanni Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2.
Well, very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bailey sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Rodriguez over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Number 10 stands in for the first time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Curtis gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. His guys are up 4-0. Brandon Allen is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on him.
Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Number 68 stands in. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
In now, Carlos Trinfel. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Kyle Waldrop, as he'll swing at the first pitch and ground it foul off to the right. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bats lead it 4-0. Michael Choice will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 11 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 11.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bailey pauses. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's a high pop-up. Trinful camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Ronnie Rodriguez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 3 innings complete. Louisville's out in front here, 4-0. Jermaine Curtis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Jermaine Curtis.
First offering on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box, Ryan Wright. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Martinez. And now after that call at second, here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout as he apparently doesn't agree with the call. I believe the second base umpire is going to tell him that the drop occurred on the transfer, but that's not going to sit well with the skipper, so you can just about guarantee that he's going to have his say before he returns to the dugout. Jose Peraza will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, number 33.
And things are continuing to go poorly for him out there. That's now the 8th hit he's given up in just 3 1/3 innings of work. With a line like that, he's not going to be sticking around much longer.
Line to the right side. Grossman is there, 2 down. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, this certainly is not any kind of a routine play out there. As you can see, this ball is slicing away from him, but he's still got his sights on it all the way, and he gets over there to make the play.
Into the box now, number 23, chopped in front of home plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bats lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Colin Cowgill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Bailey's ready. Here he comes 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez is right there, 1 down.
Now batting,
Jesus Aguilar is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. To short. Trinful ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting, right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now to the plate, Robbie Grossman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Waldrop is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these two teams. And he pulls into second with a hard hit double right here.
In now, Giovanni Urshela, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And that's a pitch he's going to need to locate better if he hopes to get a shot at the big leagues anytime soon.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brandon Allen heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Number 68 steps into the box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Will Roberts is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in time to first, and there were 2 away.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Jermaine Curtis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Standing in now, Ryan Wright, as this is on the ground softly down to third.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Louisville's out in front here. 6-0. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for Columbus, catcher, number 10.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Michael
At the plate, Michael Choice. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Bailey into his motion. 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Number 11 steps in now. Drilled on the ground to short. Trimful takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rodriguez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the box, number 23. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Grossman is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman
Brandon Allen will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Well, this is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Bats lead it 6-0. Michael Martinez will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike? One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ronnie Rodriguez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Drilled, and this is off the second base bag. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Colin Cowgill will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Got him.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Jesus Aguilar is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Robbie Grossman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
68.
To short, hit hard, backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Trinfel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Giovanni Urshela steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Steve Delabar will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base. because they've been held in check all game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waldrop moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Now with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Number 10 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Michael Choice is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Waldrop sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ryan Wright comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 9, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Peraza, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. He's running towards second. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You could pretty much follow the thought process here on Swing Track. He's getting ready for the fastball 1-2.
but they give him something off speed, and he was way too early on that swing.
Into the box now, number 23, as he'll take a look at ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Chopped foul right at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Number 11 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Second baseman.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Michael Martinez will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Kevius Sampson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Michael Martinez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Michael Martinez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, this bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Ronnie Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. At the plate, Brandon Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brandon Allen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. To his right, Martinez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 68.
Number 68 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Yeah, swinging it very well up there right now. I got to tell you, 3-hit games always feel good.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out to left. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Choice has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Louisville's out in front here, 6-0. Colin Cowgill will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Robbie Grossman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And he made it through the low minors with just that heater, but now that curve's going to need some attention.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk down. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bats win it 6-1. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bats. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Clippers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.